and ended up gaining, like 12 or 13 kilos in under a year, fully naturally. So this is something I actually went through personally quite a while ago when I was making a ton of gains. I wanted to go from 70 kilos to about 80, 82, but not gain a ton of fat at the same time. There's two ways to kind of approach it. You can do what the bodybuilder world calls a dirty bulk, which is basically go and lift as much weight as possible and then follow that with a diet that's kind of crappy, high in protein, but just loads of food, so that you enter a full-on caloric surplus, but it kind of guarantees that you're going to gain the muscle, especially when lifting heavy loads. The problem with that is that you also gain a ton of fat at the same time, which doesn't look good most of the year. And then 6 weeks before beach season or a competition or whatever you're trying to gain muscle for, you just go on a mad cut, bring your calories down, feel super exhausted and lethargic, but reveal that glory that you've built underneath a couple of wetsuits of fat, if not more. But then there's a clean way to do it, but it just takes a little bit more due diligence and time. And that is to incrementally make caloric increases every week until you start seeing the results that you're looking for without tipping into a phase where you're just gaining too much fat. So the way I did it was I started at 2,500 calories and about 160 grams of protein at the time, and then increased every 2 weeks by 100 to 200 calories until I reached a point where I felt super energized in the gym. I was making strength increases every single week or two. My body was looking better, my muscles were feeling fuller, shirts were fitting nice and tight around the chest and the arms, but not on the midsection. And once I found that point, I kind of stuck with it. It ended up being about 3,200 calories where I just kind of made really happy progress and ended up gaining, like 12 or 13 kilos in under a year. I wouldn't say all of that was muscle mass because that's borderline impossible, but I would say a few kilos of that was muscle, and fully naturally. So that's probably the best way to do it, but it just takes a little bit of time. Start with the caloric increase, protein increase, train hard, train heavy, and you'll get the results you're looking for.